Now to our series, Flipping the Script, featuring people on screen, on stage, and behind the scenes, shining a spotlight on diversity. This morning, we're going to go country and introduce you to a singer who's been nominated for awards by both CMT and GLAAD. She recently married her partner, radio promoter Hillary Hoover, after coming out in 2021. Brooke Eden, good to have you with us. Thanks for coming to New York and speaking with us. We appreciate it.
Good to be here.
It is so awesome. So you've got a new album out right now.
Yeah.
Tell us about the album and kind of what you were going for this time around.
Yeah, well, it's called Outlaw Love. And, you know, being in country music, being queer isn't always accepted, especially, you know, I met my wife 8 years ago, and I was told at the beginning, you can either be a country singer or you can be in and out queer relationship, but you cannot be both. And so I struggled with that for some time, and during the pandemic I really learned, you know, if I'm gonna be who I am, I can't be quiet anymore. I need to stand up for myself and for my community. And so this was kind of my out loud outlaw song, my EP that says, you know, I'm standing up for who I am and for what I believe in, and it's okay to be exactly who you are.
What's the response you're getting from the song?
Oh my God, it's just been amazing to have, you know, so many people in the queer community grew up in Southern spaces, and they didn't feel like there were people speaking to them on country radio and, you know, in country music. And so to be a part of that representation for people, to be able to see themselves in country music again, it's just been so cool. And all the messages and people using these songs for their first dances. And I mean, to be a part of someone's wedding, that's just such an honor.
So you hear from fans who say, yeah, this was our first dance, this was our wedding. What does that mean to you when you hear that?
I mean, I think that for me, especially growing up, like what that would have changed for me to have that kind of representation in country music, to say like, it's okay to be exactly who you are, whatever that may be. It would have changed so many things for me. It would have allowed me to accept myself so much sooner. And so to see other people getting to have that feeling and getting to, you know, have a country song played at their wedding that resembles their life and speaks to them, it's incredible. It's such an honor, and it's a beautiful thing. We've
always said, if you just have one supportive person in your life and you're a young LGBTQ person, the difference it makes in your mental health is absolutely extraordinary. I want to go back to that decision you were essentially forced to make. You can either be out or you can be a country star. What was the impact that had on you, having to say, all right, and tell your now wife, essentially, you're gonna have to go back in the closet.
Yeah.
We're gonna have this relationship, but we can't tell anyone about it. What was that like for you?
I very much shut down as a human. You know, I kind of became a shell of myself, and it was really difficult on my mental health, and then my mental health eventually became my physical health, and I ended up getting really sick with ulcers from stress, and it changed my entire perception on life, because I realized that living my life without authenticity and without integrity was causing not only mental despair, but also physical pain and despair as well. So it's so important that you are able to feel safe and to be able to be yourself, and I didn't get to for a long time, and now I am.
And when you were able to finally come out and acknowledge who you were, what was, first of all, the impact on your health, your physical and mental health, but also what was just the reaction?
Well, I'm healthier than ever, so that's great. And then, you know, just like, I think that when you are yourself, you give an invitation to other people to be themselves, whoever that may be. And it was, you know, I was told all these horror stories. If you come out in country music, you're going to get excommunicated from the country music family and all these things.
Which happened to some artists, to be fair, in some ways.
It did, Shelley Wright. Yeah. And that's just not the case anymore. You know, I have felt embraced and loved, and mostly I feel like it's just been the biggest gift to be able to be a voice for so many people who love country music and are queer. And you can be both.
Which is so great to hear. We got about 30 seconds left here, but what is your advice to young artists, especially maybe young queer artists who say, I want to do country, but I'm a little worried about this? What would you tell them?
Well, people have done it now, so as long as you feel safe to be yourself and you feel like you're ready to stand your ground and stand up for who you are and really what you believe in, then come on to Nashville. Do your thing, honey bunny.
And that's the important thing, being safe, because you want to make sure you're surrounded by people where you physically safe, you're mentally safe.
Yes.
Once you do,
That's
you know
numero uno.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's so many people out there who will support you.
Yes.
Brooke Eden, what a wonderful conversation. Congrats on the new album.
Thank
we love
you.
chatting with you. Thank you so much for
Thanks
coming
so
here.
much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.